Hello, my name is Mike, and this is going to be my first video on YouTube about reality creation. Uh, this channel serves as a documentation of my own journey of learning reality creation and as a blueprint for others to apply to themselves. Now, today we will focus on fundamental mindset and application for reality creation. So let's see. Yes, okay. I personally study or try since 10 years to find the most potent and the most effective reality creation tools and the wisdom on how to truly form your highest potential reality, where you truly realize how powerful you are and where you realize what your highest dream self can be and bring it into reality. Now, if we ask ourselves the question, what are the truest and most potent creation tools and the wisdom supporting it, then we will come up with some things. First thing, before we can create anything at all, we need to have it in our mind. We need to decide that that's what we want. We need to decide that that's what we want to create. And having this intention of being in that life, having the intention of being in this reality, this is the beginning or the seed that we plant in order to start truly forming this reality in which we want to live. And in the beginning, it may be a very general idea, but the more we truly apply our manifestation power and all the tools and the wisdom we will go through today, the idea will become more and more specific, and it will just crystallize itself into its true form as we really want to create it. Now, we have some ideas how we can truly bring into our life what we want. What are the best ways to really manifest them? The first thing, which is probably the most powerful tool, is visualization. You want to visualize and feel your desired creation as vividly as possible. We can do this habitually, always, every night before going to bed, and then it's going to be super effective. And this is not going to be boring. It is very important to think of it as a pleasant and warm and something nice that we do. Yeah, it should be very pleasurable to think of this beautiful reality in which we already live when we apply this wisdom already. Now, you want to feel 100% convinced that this is already your reality. So you don't want to visualize or focus on it like it has to come into the future. This is not how it works, because reality is created in the present moment of now. And the problem is, if we project something onto the future, then we create an energy of wanting something in the future, desiring something in the future. And what we create is not that we already have it, but we create a reality where we want something and go after something, but never really having it. So you see, it is very important to realize this point, because if you do not apply that and realize that you have to be already what you want to be, then you're never going to be it, because you're always focusing on wanting something in the future. So you want to feel 100% convinced that this is already your reality. And now I read the same sentence but with a different pronunciation. I want to feel 100% convinced that this is already my reality. So here is the focus on the feeling of being convinced that something is already true and something is already real. So think about it like that. If you already have something in your world, think about you already have a habit of doing your fitness routine or healthy meals, or you have already something in your life that you like, and it is already very, very sure that it is in your life, because it is. And you're very convinced that it is real, because it is, and you experience it. Feel this feeling of being convinced that something is already real. And this feeling you want to combine with the reality or the idea that you want to create in your life. We will put all of these tools and wisdom into specific ideas, but first we will go through all of them individually. Yeah, you do not want to create something from desire, or you don't want to think out of it that it is really, really important and you need it. You don't want that. This would be very counterproductive, because you want really to have it already in the moment. This is really important. Here, another point that helps with that: the reality shift does not happen later in time. It happens when you change your mind, when you are convinced that this is already your reality. So, because reality creation works like this: you change your mind, you change your perspective and how you view the world and how you view yourself. And then the outer world and the environment will try to match this vibration, because as you think, as you are convinced something is real, you produce exactly this energy, and the outer world will match this energy. Of course, before we even can call something into reality, we must be aware of what it is we want to bring into reality. This may seem very obvious, but how much awareness you have on what you truly want is something that you need to be consciously aware of and work on. Because, as I said before, you maybe have a very general idea of what you want to realize in your life, but only over time, when you work on it, all of the details will come more and more into the picture, and you become conscious and aware of how you exactly want to have it. It is very important to develop your self-communication, your self-reflection, so that you read your own energy and feel into your own energy. Because the question is, how do you know what you truly want and in which direction you want to go? This is not as obvious for everyone as it should be, because your feeling, your energy will guide you on what you truly want and what is your highest timeline, your highest potential, and into which you want to move. So, reading your own energy, feeling your own energy when you have certain ideas in your mind is very important to guide you towards the ideas that you truly want to bring into reality. Because those ideas that feel really pleasant and really true and really amazing, Those are the ideas that you want to pull into your reality. When you have a goal that you want to bring into reality, you do not have to know exactly how it will happen. You do not have to know all of the steps how you get to this goal, because it is important that you visualize and realize your goal, and then the most immediate steps will become obvious as you shift more and more into this reality. And you may even have a very good plan or vision of which steps you have to take in order to achieve this goal, but be aware that the more you manifest your dream reality, these future steps, they can change. So be prepared to change the plan. Obviously, gratitude is a pretty strong and powerful creation tool. So if you focus and visualize your dream reality, you can also just be grateful for existing in this dream reality. Be grateful that this is your reality. See how we combine many points together here? Because in this one point, we are grateful. We realize that this is already our reality. We visualize this reality. We think about this reality. We are 100% convinced that we are truly experiencing this reality already. And we also can be aware that this is exactly the moment we shift into the reality as we do this practice. So I think, okay, we are 12 minutes 12, and I will leave it at that. I will post it exactly as it is right now, and I will the practical application of all these steps I will post in the next video, I think. Well, thank you for those of you who are watching. Again, this is my journey, and I'm documenting my journey here on learning and truly implementing these steps. And this should serve as a blueprint for all of you who also want to apply to yourself. See you next time.